Okay. There is really not a manual. A manual. There's really not a there's really not a manual for reading tarot. And I said manual in my last reading. But there's not a manual when reading tarot, but I've came up with my own rules. There's because there is unspoken rules, you know that. And I have number 1 is to not read tarot cards alone. Rule number 2 is to not read tarot cards in a mental hospital. Rule number 3 is always say goodbye. I'm going to do a 13 card spread for the zodiac Sagittarius. 13 cards. 12 cards will be representative of the astrological houses. The houses are the zodiac, but they're houses. So they're going to be different than what the sun sign, the rising sign, the moon sign, or the Saturn means, or Venus. The 13th card is the comprehension of the 12 cards pulled. Sagittarius. Knight of Wands is the comprehension for the 12 cards. Sagittarius, you can be addicted to exercise. And PCP. If it is something you want to do, then do it. But if it has been bringing you anxiety, do your best to detoxify, to find a solution to ending a problem that can affect your health, your future. That's not that's not all. In work, you have the 10 of Swords. Agonized. Your boss potentially can be cruel, or you could feel like your boss is cruel. Whatever your work is, you feel agony. You're focused, which means Enemies are going to want to destroy you. Enemies are going to want to listen. Enemies are going to want to listen. Enemies are going to want to destroy you because you're focused. You are surviving against all odds. These enemies are plain enemies. They have a grandiose self-image. They're dangerously jealous. So watch for those enemies, because enemies leads to who knows what could happen to you. The Hanged Man is in your third house. Are you talking to a therapist? This is about not running away from your problems. Or you could get hung. Seven of spirals is effort. Where would you like to go? Potentially in the month of September, you may be thinking about taking a trip or moving to another location. What in the world? Be careful on the advice that you get. Be sure to thoroughly research whatever it is that you're doing, because somebody could be sugarcoating something that is a serious worry of yours. It's best to maybe do your own research online. The allegory in this photo is an indulgence with creating a garden, an indulgence in fixing the plants, loving what you do. There's a need in the month of September to make an effort in loving what you do. This can also mean discipline. Remember, I'm a Pisces. So. crew and family, hit me up anytime. I do offer tarot readings in my description box. They're $25. And I offer spiritual advising, counseling, therapy, career, finances, astrology. In the tarot reading, you can ask any of those questions and I will give you the tarot reading. FAQ section is in there too. It's $25. Okay, goodbye.